how do you make a 3D game on a 2D engine? I've got no freaking clue, but somehow people have managed to do it on Scratch, the language where you code with literal blocks made for kids. In today's video, we'll be going over the top 3D projects made in 2025. There's some other really great videos on YouTube like this, but they don't really show you the most recent Scratch projects. For example, this one from Zonk Scratch's video is from quite a couple years ago, so that's really what I wanted to emphasize in today's content. And without further ado, let's head into the top 2025 projects in 3D. Alright, so we are here on Gran Turismo 3D, a project made by Glue. We're on Turbowarp for pretty much the majority of this video. It just runs projects faster, especially since a lot of these projects are kind of big. Alright, here we are on G2 Gran Turismo. I think we just click start game, or is there okay, let's click enter. Doesn't work. Right, down, up arrow, left arrow. Doesn't work. Space. Okay. Let's just do single player. Race. Let's just do easy because I'm kind of bad. Let's just go for it. Alright, here we go. Overall, looks like a great pixel project. Oh. Oh, snap. Yo. That was a fire loading, like start screen. Okay. So I'm just using WASD here. I can barely tell what's going on because of like how pixelated it is. But it's honestly okay. This is genuinely an insane project. Like, you can see the attention to detail. It's also kind of crazy how collision works, because in a lot of 3D projects the car will kind of just drive straight through the thingy, so that's cool. I'm kind of losing really badly, but it's fine. And there's like the rails. The sound effects are cool too. You can kind of hear like every time the car crashes into something. There's like a camera shake. I'm just overall a really bad driver. Hold on. Alright, that's one lap. Honestly, this project is genuinely insane, but genuinely just because it's so freaking pixelated and there's a lot of colors, I cannot tell what's going on. I also really like the drift, how you can like actually drift. Okay, yeah, I'm just really bad at drifting, bro. Wait, what happens if we just go the opposite way? Alright. Wait, I think we're doing better going the opposite way. I also really like how like you can kind of see that there's a speedometer or whatever it's called. It also tells you your place in the race. Obviously, I'm losing pretty bad. I don't know what these numbers are, but it looks cool. So I also like how there's a track where you can visualize to see where you are on the track. Another very, very cool feature. But yeah, I'm low-key just better going the wrong way. Okay, how many laps? Okay, this should be the pink car's third lap. No. Terrible drift. I think I destroyed the car too much and now it's just breaking down. I'm rage baiting, bro. Alright, let's take a break from that one. Next, I know there's actually a lot of you waiting for this one. Yes, this is Minecraft. But hold on. There's like 4 or 5 different types of versions of like 3D Minecraft on Scratch. Obviously, some are better than others. This was the best one that I have found so far. Okay, so since it's pointer lock, it replaced my mouse with this crosshair. This is honestly an insane like first page. It actually looks like Minecraft. There's the background trees in the back. It's kind of like a panorama. Let's try a new game. We got a seed, survival. Most of them are like typically just creative, and that's it. And then there's this random seed. Just click create here. Oh yeah, guys, this is made in Scratch. I'm not lying, bruh. And I take damage, and you can break blocks. Like, what is this? There's a fully working inventory. And there's mobs, bruh. If you want to place, you just click. Yeah, you just click. Like that. If you want to break, you just hold it down like you regularly would. The FPS is not the best. But as you can see, this is like an actual world. There's a seed. One thing I did want to try is punching mobs, because it's an actual mob. Okay. I think I'm hitting it because it's making a sound, but come back. Okay. Oh, yo, food. Yo, okay, what happens if I? And there's the eat animation too. Yo, wait, that's sick. And there's ice. The sounds. Oh my. This is legendary. We gotta get out of here, out of this lag mess, because I don't know, it just seems very laggy because there's just a lot of things to render, like this massive mountain. Dude, there's no trees. Okay, there's trees up there. Oh, there's water. Wait, that's so cool. That's so, oh my. This is actually insane. This honestly might be one of the best projects. So you can tell how this is definitely different than the other 3D Scratch games. At least the other 3D Minecraft ones, because the other ones would literally just be creative. Even funnier fact, it was, again, this whole video is on stuff made in 2025. So these are all very recent projects, and you've probably not seen some of them. Which is kind of the fun part of this video. I think 2 pieces is enough. There's achievements. There's no way. Okay, so it's the same as like paper Minecraft crafting. Okay, stay right there, Mr. Cow. Yeah. Okay, then we go here. This sword looks so funny. That's fine. Alright. Yeah. Okay, let's rerun the project. And let's go into creative mode and see what the features are. Alright, new. Let's go to creative and see what is cooking. Okay, there. So now it's a flat world, so it's not as laggy. You can kind of tell how things are rendering a bit better. Obviously, I can fly because this is creative. I don't know how this is made in Scratch. Dude, this is just like a fully functioning game. I just don't know what to say. Like, there's like freaking redstone, TNT. Hold on, what else we gotta try? TNT. There's literally just everything. There's armor. Oh, I don't need it. Okay, I kind of screwed up there. Food. One thing I always like to check with like paper Minecraft is to see if the end works. So let's just test if TNT works. Let's try that. Oh, it works. Yo. Okay. Then obviously before we end off this project, we have to check the end. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. What is that? Oh, yo. Alright, we're going in. Okay. Oh, that was so fast. It didn't even load. Whoa. Oh, there's just no end crystals. That's funny. But is there a dragon? Yeah, there's just no end crystals. I don't think there's a dragon, but that's still so freaking cool. Yeah, I don't hear or see a dragon. There's Enderman here, obviously. Yeah, and they teleport around, yeah. But there's no dragon. Oh, but there's this thing. Oh, it just comes pre-lit and you can just go back to spawn. Yeah, and that's actually such a cool project. I literally don't know what to say. Like, it has like so many features. Probably one of the best like Minecraft like mimic projects I've probably seen ever on Scratch. It's just insane. Alright, let's move on for now.
However, if you've ever tried game development outside of Scratch, such as real engines like Unity, you know that finding good 3D models sucks like a lot. That's why today's video is sponsored by Meshy AI, the unparalleled global leader in AI-powered 3D modeling with over 20 million models created and counting right now. I've personally spent hours trying to find good models or templates, and honestly a lot of them online suck, mainly because you can't actually customize them and you just have to go with whatever they currently have. However, with Meshy, customization is as simple as a single prompt. You can just ask the AI for whatever you want, and it literally just make it for you on the spot in seconds. Though I didn't show it in my previous video, that car model at the end was actually created by Meshy, and you gotta admit it's better than whatever the random stuff online this is. Furthermore, Meshy enhances projects in game development, 3D printing, design, and animation. It even works with major platforms used like Unreal Engine and Blender. Personally, I think one of the coolest parts about Meshy is its texturing feature, where the AI can seamlessly modify an existing model, making it look much more realistic. If you don't like your own personal models, you can look at hundreds of remixable created ones with different themes and styles, so no matter what you're looking for, it's definitely here. And when I mean anything, from dragons to structures to a freaking rock, like dude, they have it all. Meshy is the go-to place for almost anything related to 3D. They even have converter tools, an online viewer, and so many other resources. I highly recommend you check out the link in the description to learn more about Meshy AI, and again, thanks to them for sponsoring this video.
So now we are moving on to a probably more known project. It's called Portal. I'm actually not too familiar with this game, so we'll kind of be checking it out ourselves. All I know is that it's a pretty good project, and there's a lot of work going into it. There's a funky music too. Okay, so you can change the FPS. Obviously, we want the best FPS possible because I want to kill my computer, and I don't know what to do. Oh. Alright, okay, I'm like in a maze. I move really slow though. Let me figure out how to play this, bro. Oh, okay. It says I have to grab the portal gun or something, but I don't know what that is. How do I get inside this box? Dude, run faster. Oh, there's something behind there. Oh, okay. No. Bro, how does this game work? Don't know where the gun is. Kinda just clueless, bro. I can pick up this box. What am I supposed to do with it? What do I do with this box, bro? It's like, I think I'm supposed to jam it in there. But how do I do that if I'm so freaking slow? Okay, go, 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 go. No, okay. Oh, you put the box on this thing.
Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after
Holy
completing
cheese
each
balls,
test.
bro. I might be missing a few IQ points. Okay, I would wish the character would run like just ever so faster. Very, very slow. Okay, loading. New room, I assume. Floor number... No, I thought that was a number. It's not a number, it's just some weird symbol. Now we are over here.
Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt aperture science heavy duty super colliding super button.
Alright, bruh. Sure. I have to get into the portal. No, 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 don't do this to me. Overall, I think it's a really solid project. I think it would be a better project if 1, it was easier, or I'm just bad. 2, I didn't get rage baited so much, and like the project had more clear instructions of what to do. Number 4, made in 2025. It's going to be SpiderMan. I found this one like 30 minutes ago, and low-key, it's really, really cool. I like it. So, yes, it is SpiderMan, and I'm not really gonna tell you it's not, because it is SpiderMan. But the point is that it's really cool. So you can kind of jump around like this funky anime character, I don't know. And there's like these boxes you can like sit on. I don't remember the exact controls, but since it is a Spider-Man simulator, you should be able to freaking fly. Yep. And why I think this project is really cool is you can kind of see the particle effects when I'm really high in the air. So for example, let's try this. This is actually gonna give me nausea. No, the thing is, like your crosshair has to like, okay, so you press E and then you release to like go flying forward, which is honestly still really cool. Obviously it's made the pen, but that's really cool. It's honestly really hard because I have to use my arrow keys to attempt to like, you know, like try to aim at buildings while also using WASD to like run around. I really like the concept of it. I think the physics could probably use some work, but in general, this is very, very, very cool. Yeah, you can kind of just see the whole freaking city or whatever. I mean, it kind of just goes on forever. And then there's these like fun traffic lights, which I think you can also... Okay, I can't. Alright, so, last project. I think this one is especially cool because I haven't seen something like this like ever on Scratch, and it's just insane. And I want y'all to take a look at it. Again, everything here made in 2025. Yeah, y'all saw that intro. Oh, that was so beautiful. And yeah, this is GTA. This is by the creator of the first project, by the way, Gloob. Massive shout out to him. I think I used like 2 or 3 projects of his in this video. Amazing projects, really, really amazing job. So the thing is, this is GTA 1.1, so it doesn't have all the guns and stuff that I can't really show even if it did. But the fun part is that it works to some extent. What I mean by that is the map is kind of cool. It has kind of the same feel to GTA besides the whole thing being pixelated. Character. My favorite part, you see this car? You can get in the car, bruh. The best part is the controls aren't like cooked like the first game because again, I am kind of just driving through everything because I literally do not care, and I don't care if you care. Yeah, and then there's people too. I don't know if you can, you know, push them. No, you can just drive through them. And then when you get out of the car, like the doors open. Like how cool is that? And then it changes your POV back to like regular person. This isn't the only car, as y'all saw. There's that other car over here. Let me run over here. This one's like a sports car, while the other one is more like retro classic. And this one honestly looks like my last video's car. of how red it is. But yeah, it's such a freaking cool project. It's really, really smooth, barely getting any lag at all. You can kind of just drive off the map, and in this, when you drive off the map, it's really funny because like it just turns into this like weird, I don't know what you call this. And the sunset too, like that's so freaking nostalgic. Like look at that sunset. The gradient is so nice. And like even cooler, like the lighting. Like you can see like this is the headlights in the car, right? Or I think. But like when I turn around, it's kind of odd lighting, but you can see when the car comes into frame, obviously there's a lighting effect, which is so freaking cool. Like how do you do that? How the heck do you do that? There's no way. The thing that you see on the top left, I honestly think it's just an image. It doesn't move at all, but I mean, hey, it's a map. And then on the top right, it's supposed to be your money and stuff, but well, the only really features in this version of GTA is kind of just the car and just running around, which are still insanely cool. Like I don't know how you do this. And yeah, this game is 100% made in Scratch. I'll show you right now if it loads. Yeah, there's a crap ton of code. Obviously, it's in Turbowarp and it's still lagging, bro. Like what is this? What is this? What is this? If we go to custom blocks, there's too many custom blocks, and there's chonkers of scripts. I don't know how this is managed, but again, the project is peak. It's so good. But yeah, thank y'all for watching today's video. Trying to hit 20k by the end of the year. We're kind of far from it, but I'm trying to post as much as I can right now in the summer. We've got some fun live streams and videos coming up in the future, so hitting sub and the notification bell would be really, really helpful. And yeah, thanks for watching, and see ya.